Hey Jake, it's good to see you. Thanks for having me, or thanks for being with me and letting me interview you. So what do you do, and what are some things?
I work in a family business. There's about 5 of us from the family who work there. It's called Shepard Food Equipment, and it's been around since 1987. We supply restaurants with their kitchen equipment, everything from a fork to a walk-in freezer, cooler, convection oven, cook lines. And so within that company, I started out just sweeping the warehouse floor and cleaning toilets. I think when I was 10, I'm pretty sure it was child labor law back in the day too. But I did that and worked my way up to, I was an installer at 16 when I had a truck or something I can drive and deliver food equipment then. And then worked my way up more, and then now I'm a salesman. And then after a while, I went to college at Baylor University and got a degree in entrepreneurship, but I started learning some different stuff within that major entrepreneurship, within that degree plan. I started learning different ways we could grow our company, make money. And so I came back to the company and said, hey, let's get a website going. And talking to the company and talking to my father who owns it, and my cousin Troy, vice president, we were talking and figured out, okay, we can do this. So since then, we've developed 2 websites through that company, and we have kind of a Walmart low-end website, then a high-end website that depends on the customer, what they want. So we have that, and we've fully incorporated social media on the social media side. What am I trying to say? But we fully incorporated that. I mean, we have LinkedIn, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and
Wow.
Google Plus, YouTube. So we've really, with the technology changing and everything, we've able to keep our company innovating and keep it up to times with other competitors and stay on top of that stuff. So I'm in charge of marketing with the internet. I'm in charge of all social media, and I run in charge of both the websites. Our internet division is one of the big things.
So as the leader of your department, how difficult is it to work with people and be over? I mean, I'm sure people much older than you.
I think the difficult part too is it's not just working with people. Working with people, it's all right, but when it comes down to someone getting something done, if you want to, it's hard for me to try to delegate something because I don't trust the person or something like that. Sometimes that's a little harder because when you're in a position like that, you kind of sometimes want to do it all yourself, and then if you do delegate it, then you kind of want to micromanage that person. That's not a good thing. You want to trust someone. You want to train someone where you can delegate it like that. So that's hard, finding those people that are passionate about the internet stuff, because there's no glory in something in the back end like that. So that's kind of a difficult thing as far as working within the company with people like that.
So as one of the main leaders of your corporation, how do you spend most of your time?
Well, it depends. I'd say getting up in the morning, I dive in with a
What time do you
devotional.
get up?
That really depends.
Yeah.
If I've had a real late night, I'll sleep until about 7. So,
Okay.
but typically, I try to get up between 5:45 and 6:30.
Okay.
Between those, if I had a good day, I'm right after 5:45. If not, I'll grudgingly get out of bed at 6:30 and then
Sure.
get breakfast, have a devotional with Jesus, and then read the Wall Street Journal. I think that's a good newspaper to read after seeking first the kingdom of God, because He's the one who guides us through our work and everything we're doing. And so then after that, I will either work from home or I'll go to my office. I live about 12 minutes from my office.
Okay.
So it depends on what my schedule is that day. And other times I'll have to leave the office. I'll have to go visit a customer. I'll have to go check on an install, see how this is going, and meet with different people. And so it depends, but I do compartmentalize throughout the day and kind of schedule out, I need to spend at least 2 hours on this website, or 2 hours on this website, or I need to talk with this company and how they can help our SEO, our search engine optimization with our website. And then we typically, we have meetings as a company on Tuesday, and then manager meetings we have on Friday, every Friday. So that's what we go through. It really depends on what's happening at the company at the time.
So whenever you were younger, let's say right out of high school, are you where you thought you would end up, or?
Right out of high school, I think. I was a little cocky right out of high school and had no experience, and I thought, I'm going to be a millionaire. And I'd take all these ideas to my father and say, hey, let's do this, let's do this. And my father actually didn't ever get a degree in college. So even up into college, I'd come home and be like, I know this, this, and this. And turns out he actually knew more than me. I'm like, I have a college degree. How does he know more than me? It's just that school of hard knocks, learning business just through experiencing it. So I definitely have learned quite a bit and matured quite a bit. I remember, 19, pitching different ideas a lot. And then somewhere along the way, like maybe when I was 24 or something, one of my ideas stuck, and my father's like, that's a good one. And so nowadays I have a little more maturity and can figure out what would work, what wouldn't work, and we can have money thrown at our website if we need it and get the funding because we have a plan. We're articulating what we're doing. So it's I don't know, it works out. It's great. As far as where I thought I'd be, I did not. But it's a great thing. I actually have enjoyed working more and more at the company. I've liked the freedom with my position. I kind of can do some entrepreneurship, which is kind of like entrepreneurship within the company. I have not very much accountability. I come at the top of the level I can be at. I know the most in terms of with web development on that. So that's a fun thing to do. Or here's some money. What can you do with this part of our company? And if I were, I don't know, at another equity firm or something like that, it would be longer hours and not much freedom of what I can do. So
is it difficult, kind of being a partner and working with your dad, or is it easier?
It has its ups and downs. I think we've had times where my dad and I are yelling at each other in an office because we both think we should go a certain direction. And then, the vice president, my cousin, comes in and he kind of, hey, it's okay, calm down. We're all family here and all a team. So it's good, and it seems difficult at times, but it's good knowing that both of us want the company to do well and succeed. So, and then I still have a lot to learn from my father. He's been doing this for 40 years, so he knows quite a bit.
So what are some big challenges that you have to face? Did I already ask that?
I don't remember. I think some within the company. As far as outside the company, what we're dealing with now is there's a lot of little internet companies popping up and just kind of throwing their product out there. And so I gotta get creative, and that's why social media is a great tool to get creative and be able to compete against that. Outmarket that, be smarter. I feel if a customer can meet us or just get one of us on the phone, we'll take care of that problem. We have phenomenal customer service. We're a debt-free company, and so we're in a position where people can't really put a dent in us that well. We're not strapped for cash, and we got customer service is just very, very important thing. People will stick with you through the long haul and be your customer for a long time if you take good care of them.
So what are some of your big accomplishments in, I guess, out of the challenges? What are some of the biggest rewards that you see out of those challenges and rewards that you get out of the company after you do something?
I think it's very enjoyable rewards. We get bonuses and
yeah, that's nice.
You make some money, so that's always nice. But I really enjoy seeing just our employees happy. Our employees, feeling like, all right, we're working on this big project together. One of our larger customers or something. We've done work in London before, in Canada. I mean, we're international. Wow. We're not trying to be, but somehow we end up doing stuff really far away. But I enjoy that our company grows, and the employees in the company, they're having a good time. They're not just stuck in a little cubicle. Everyone has an office, and they got windows, and the employee satisfaction is important to me as well. But other than that, we have great just parties, and I enjoy that, and that wouldn't happen if we didn't make money and get to spoil ourselves as a company. Right. So yeah, that's enjoyable. I enjoy when we have different people come in and look at our company and just try to put a value on it, and they see, this department or this department, they're impressed with us, and that gives me a sense of pride within my family business, because it's a family business, but it's not a little mom and pop store. We kind of grow it to be pretty big. So I do it.
So what are you trying to accomplish now?
Right now, we're planning to expand the company, maybe down the road, and grow that a little bigger. I'm trying to get both of our websites to grow probably 10 times to where they're at now. We have one finished, but developing the other one. We're still developing the lower end one and figuring out what to do with that. And I'm trying to grow our sales team a little bit bigger. As far as direction going, we have a custom fabrication shop where we can build custom stuff too. I would like to get a few more different machines where we can make different types of material that we can't currently make with the machines we have. And that would be some, a little more exact, a little more custom, different things like that. So I kind of want to be more versatile, and I think it would be good for us to look into the future of buying a service company that we can just incorporate into our service department to help us, with the growth we're dealing with.
So out of the friends and the people, because I know that you deal with people often, but who are the kinds of people and the characteristics that they have that you look for in those people that you surround yourself with? So close friends, what are some characteristics that you see or that you want to see?
I think what I really enjoy is off the get-go, what I would notice if someone's humble. I like humility. Someone who's humble and they're not going to be cocky or say a bunch of stuff. But then with that, I really enjoy drive. Someone who has drive, someone who has passion, and they're working hard at something.
A self-starter?
A self-starter, an instigator, and for good things, and just an activator. So just someone who's really got that drive, but they're humble about that. My wife, for one, she's in med school right now, and I met her in college, and she just killed it in college and got good scholarships. Where I'm like, oh, I need to, I got this loan I have to pay off and stuff. So it's exciting when I meet people like that as well, and I try to surround myself with people who are smarter than me, maybe not in a particular field, but in something they know more than me, and that helps me learn always. Should always be learning from other people. So that's an exciting thing.
Well, thank you so much, Jake.